Well, hello everyone, and welcome to your Capricorn Full Moon Release and Let Go Astrology Energy Report and Guided Meditation for July 3rd of 2023. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual intuitive coach. Please note that this report is for everyone. If you know your birth chart, you can look to see where Capricorn is, and it will help you know what area of your life you may be working on. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, you will more than likely feel this a bit more deeply. I thank each and every one of you for tuning into this channel. And if you're new to this channel, I hope you will subscribe if you enjoy the content and hit the notification bell as well. And make sure you leave a comment to introduce yourself. For my current subscribers, I want to take this time real quickly just to thank each and every one of you for always listening and commenting. I really do appreciate it so very much. Now, if you're interested in going directly to the guided meditation portion, I've placed a timestamp in the notes below. And if you're interested in what you may experience in your world over the next few weeks, well, let's talk about that right now. And let's begin by discussing the positive and negative aspects of Capricorn. The reason I go over these is that you will be aware that you might have these energies around you from other people, but you also may experience them within yourself as well. So the positive aspects that you may encounter with the Capricorn full moon are, they are very hardworking and ambitious. They are responsible, logical, strong-willed, family-oriented, very disciplined, and they do have a unique sense of humor. Some negative aspects that you might run into are they can be a bit pessimistic and stubborn, workaholic, competitive, they may complain a lot, they can be egocentric, usually not so great at communicating, and they can be unadaptable. So let's talk about this Capricorn full moon and what you may experience in your life during this phase. Well, let me start out first by saying this is a time to achieve those goals that you have been working on. The universe is lining up to make the necessary connections you've been needing to be rewarded, as long as you've been a willing participant in doing the hard work to bring about those rewards. It's time to check off the items on your to-do list and let the Capricorn energy flow through your body and mind to give you that extra push that you've been needing. Also during this time, you may notice what is no longer in alignment with where you're heading in your life. This can be with relationships, but also with your career, or even if you're wanting to move or try something different. I understand that having to release what no longer works in your life, it can be challenging, especially when you are so used to being with a particular person or in a work environment. Everything has become familiar, and to change it, whether it's a place you're enjoying anymore or a person you're enjoying anymore, can still be challenging. Whatever it may be, this Capricorn full moon is urging you to stand up for yourself, but also by taking ownership of where you may have let things go, where you may have ignored what you didn't want to deal with, and where you've been neglecting things, where you may have jumped in to smooth things out, and just creating that atmosphere of where you are not honoring who you are, but you're making sure that everything and everyone else is taken care of. I know we've talked about this a lot this year, but it is something that you're really working on each month and each full moon and new moon. And right now, you're working on understanding the most deepest part of yourself that often has been lost under layers of who you try to be instead of just being you. I want to remind you that you are enough. You've always been enough. And you don't need anyone else to tell you that or remind you of that. You are learning to love yourself unconditionally. And if you are now in the process of recognizing that, congratulations, because it's time. And also notice just how much you've neglected certain parts of yourself that have needed your acceptance and love. And a lot of that's coming up to the surface. I really want you to be willing to step back and examine every part of your life. Notice all the main characters in your life. Every one of us has the antagonist, the nurturer, the uplifters, and the downers who love to steal your energy. They all play a significant part in your life's journey, and how you respond to them is a big part of the lessons you're here to learn and grow from. So have the courage to step out of your comfort zone and make change where you know in your heart change is needed. Perhaps you just need to make known your feelings and need to be heard and appreciated. Or you may just need to let the real you step out of the shadow and say no more people pleasing because I'm enough. I don't have to fix everything and everyone anymore, because that is honestly just ignoring yourself and your needs. Instead, you're fulfilling everyone else's. So it's really important that you notice the role you're playing in everyone's life and how they are affecting your life as well, and where you can set those boundaries. Because this full moon in Capricorn may make you feel an increase in your determination to overcome challenges and obstacles that have been in your path for quite some time. Again, I'm going to remind you to look at the repetitive patterns. What lessons keep coming around? They may be with different people or different jobs, but notice the similarities between all of them. The lessons are there for you. They're intertwined, and sometimes you may even feel that you have learned the lesson, but it comes around again. And it's kind of just checking in to make sure that you will withstand and own who you are and honor yourself at the very end of the day. So even though you may have been feeling that these challenges have been intense, and I know for some of you they've been really intense, it's important to focus on the end goal and really, really focus on how that reward will feel, whatever that end result is you're seeking. Instead of losing yourself in how will it happen, when will it happen, will it even happen, put your thoughts and your emotions on how you will feel once you're in that moment receiving your wishes. This is where your power lies. The more you neglect that, the more you focus on your goal and then think, well, it hasn't happened yet, or why, or when, the more you are doubting. It's about surrendering and having faith and knowing that once you've placed that order, it's out there. And it's seeking a match. When you throw in the why, the how, the when, then you have just brought that vibration down a few notches and you have to push to get it back up again. So make sure you are allowing your order for your wishes to go out there and be fulfilled without any doubts of why, when, how, where, and all those neglectful things that we tend to do when we are impatient. Now, this full moon is also asking you to take the extra steps you need to bring about the changes you desire in your life, even if that means putting aside 10 minutes to quiet your mind each day and just be. It's important that you listen for what your spirit team and guides are wanting to offer you, or maybe even put aside time each day to write down your wishes and your goals. Read them out loud every night before you go to bed, feeling how great you'll feel when they are achieved. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's really happening and what you're wishing and feeling. It just knows what you're offering it with your thoughts and your emotions. So the more you do this, the more you're going to bring about the results you're seeking. This gives them more power, and the universe is wide open to receive your wishes during this time. This full moon is also unlocking some powerful high-frequency vibrations that will definitely be supporting you to honor your true self and to acknowledge your soul's potential. Within you is so much wisdom and knowledge, and that wisdom and knowledge is going to help you in overcoming whatever you need to in order to achieve your desires. Whenever you experience obstacles, there is a hidden gem inside that's waiting to emerge if you're willing to take ownership of your role and let the lessons guide you instead of frighten you. This Capricorn full moon is also offering you the opportunity to overcome a lot of stuff in your personal life and your career and how they balance each other. How far are you willing to go to achieve your dreams? Whether you're seeking love or peace or harmony, joy, wealth, or success, If you stay focused on what you wish for and what you wish to attain, and you're diligent in the process, you may be very surprised how wonderful everything can unfold. The energy in the air right now is filled with a deep desire for positive change within yourself and within the world. How can you make a difference in the world? And how can you enhance your life, but also pave a path for others to do the same? Creating harmony in your surroundings brings about results that flow instead of being stubborn and opinionated that keep them stuck. Let yourself enjoy the fact that others are unique too, and they have a right to their own beliefs, even when they differ from yours. Respecting their opinions, giving them space, will allow you to receive the same in return. And I do want to remind you that on June 11th, Pluto went retrograde in Capricorn and will be there for the rest of 2023. So I bring this up again, I did in my last video as well, is to make you aware that you probably will feel the shifting in energy all around you. And also to connect with 2008, because the themes are very similar. And also October of 2022 and March of 23, you may find some similar patterns as well. They're all connected, and they will help bring reminders of what you're working on at this time. It's also a way to look at what you have accomplished and give yourself, some congratulations. You've worked really hard to get where you are, instead of focusing on what you did not do or haven't accomplished yet at this time in your life. That's not getting you anywhere. Focus on what you have done and let that guide you and move you forward. So in closing, we're entering into Cancer season as well with the mixture of the Capricorn full moon. Cancer season you may find a fluctuation of emotions that can run from feeling sentimental and nurturing and overly sensitive to being rigid and logical with your only desire to be the winner at the finish line at the end of the race. Use the blend of Capricorn and Cancer to value your home base and your career. Don't make one more important than the other. You may feel this conflicting energy between home family and your job family. Finding the balance between the two is where you're going to find the joy and the peace and the harmony. Let the energy of the Capricorn full moon fill you with motivation, determination, and resilience as you face whatever obstacles that you feel have been holding you back. You'll be able to face them with more confidence and drive so that you can push through the barriers. For your determination can bring about amazing rewards with this full moon. But you got to be willing to examine your life and how you play a part in everything. No blaming, but taking ownership of where you can change and where you can create better outcomes. The struggles you have faced have made you stronger. Know that if you honor yourself, set boundaries with others, and keep those boundaries, you'll discover the parts of yourself that expose a magnificent diamond waiting to shine brightly. Remember, my friend, you are an incredible spiritual being living a human experience. Life on planet Earth is quite a challenge. However, even with all these obstacles that have been in your path, you still show up, you still persevere, and you will always be given the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, to listen to your intuition, and to know that you're always equipped to handle everything you came here to experience in a very successful way. Whatever has been your biggest challenge in your life so far is exactly what you came here to work on, learn, and overcome. Always remember that you are more than your pain, you're more than your scars, and you are more than your fear, because you truly are amazing. If you enjoyed this message and found it resonated with you, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Now, if you're interested in preparing your space for the full moon, I have put the link below for your convenience. And if you're ready to enjoy your full moon guided meditation, well, find a comfortable place and let's begin. Begin by closing your eyes and setting your intention. Connecting with the energy of the full moon and letting the full moon know you are grateful for the lighted path that is before you. which is helping you to clearly see what adjustments need to be made and what you are ready to release. Now take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Once again, breathing in through your nose, new fresh clarity, and releasing through your mouth the old stagnant energy that no longer serves you. Let us join together in love, peace, and harmony as we gather together, embarking on this journey and connecting with the full moon as we prepare to cleanse and release what no longer serves us. We ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love, pure healing light, surrounding us with safety and protection always. And we ask Archangel Michael from the south, bringing in the element of fire, to join us on this journey as we burn and release what no longer serves us. We ask Archangel Raphael from the east, offering us the element of air, to bring healing as we reclaim our power and let go of blocks and limiting beliefs. And we ask Archangel Uriel from the north, bringing in the element of earth, to give us a solid foundation upon which to build our dreams, providing us with stability and balance in our lives. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel from the west, bringing in the element of water, to shower down upon us pure cleansing, white light, clearing away old wounds and washing away past issues that hold us back, and supporting us as we sit with our emotions, aligning with our true authentic self. As we gather under this beautiful full moon, we also invite our spirit team, guides, angels, and helpers to be by our side as we embrace the opportunity this full moon is offering us. Now recognize that this full moon is symbolizing the end of a chapter in your life, shedding light upon the things and situations and behaviors that need your attention so that you can let them go. This is a healing process of purging and releasing and letting go. Please remember to drink plenty of water when your session is complete. This full moon is also illuminating the things and people in your life that may be interfering with your spiritual growth and enlightenment. So right now, give yourself permission to be open to the light of the full moon and the messages that are being presented to you. Know that this is a great opportunity where you purge and release whatever you do not wish to take with you into your future. As you take in another cleansing breath through your nose, releasing the stagnant energy through your mouth, begin to feel your body relaxing even more deeply into a peaceful state, knowing that this is your time to heal, your time to purge, your time to release and let go of any stress, anxiety, and worries. Begin to feel them simply lift up off of your shoulders, out of your mind, drifting up and away from you, drifting up further and further away from you into nothingness. Know that you are safe and secure, and your spirit team is surrounding you with loving, healing light. Now begin to see in your mind a beautiful path unfolding before you. The full moon above is shining its bright, illuminating light, and you can clearly see the path before you. Notice that this path is specifically just for you and you alone, and it is created by your spirit team to bring you the safety, the love, and the healing that is needed as you release and purge. As you walk slowly along this beautiful path, begin to notice a gentle breeze caressing your face. You can smell the scent of beautiful flowers, and you can see all the stars lighting up the sky, surrounding the bright full moon. You notice tall trees on either side of you as you walk along the path, feeling the velvety grass so soft beneath your feet. And as you come to the end of this path, you suddenly find yourself in a large, magnificent meadow. The full moon is shining, guiding you to a soft, large blanket awaiting your arrival. And as you sit or lie on this blanket, you find yourself looking up at the full moon and all the bright stars, feeling at peace, knowing that this is a powerful moment where you are here to heal and cleanse and rejuvenate your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and energy field. Taking in a nice, slow, deep breath, releasing and letting go. You are now ready to proceed with releasing everything on your list, stating out loud or in your mind, I am now releasing everything on my list. This is my intention. I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am washing away
the fears of yesterday. I now release myself from any obstacles that are in my path. I now choose to forgive, knowing that I am setting myself free by doing so. I am now free from all these things, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is my intention, and I am choosing to let this go. And it is so. Now allow yourself to bask in this loving energy of the full moon as it vibrates healing energy onto you, assisting you in letting go and releasing, guiding you and helping you purge and wash away all painful memories, washing away and soothing heartache, releasing and dissolving physical pain, helping you let go of anger and grief, dissolving guilt and shame, and removing any limiting beliefs and blocks that have kept you stuck. Know that while you have endured many challenges, they have allowed you to gain so much wisdom and insight in the process. Understanding that choosing to hold on to memories and negative situations and people that weigh you down will continue to keep you stuck. Set yourself free. It's time. You are ready to move forward and release any negative, heavy energy right now. Say these words in your mind or out loud. My heart's desire is to be filled with love, happiness, peace, excellent health, prosperity, and abundance. And at this time, it is my intention, and I am choosing to heal every part of my body and my mind as I embrace this love and healing energy from this beautiful, vibrant full moon. Now begin to see in your mind everything you have written on your list. Notice that it is no longer bright and colorful. Notice that it has now become smaller and smaller, and you can barely see the words that you have written down. The list filled with everything you wish to release has now begun to move further and further away from you. Further and further away, no longer having any power or control over you. And as you look out into the distance, you can see this tiny speckle, smaller and smaller, until you no longer see it at all. It is gone. It is done. It is over. It is released and dissolved. You are free. You are now ready to embrace new positive beginnings that will empower you and fill you with joy and love. Place your hands over your heart. This signifies that you are cleansing the old and opening up space for a healing to take place in all areas of your life. Know that as you bask under the beautiful, vibrant, healing light of the full moon, you are also choosing to make any necessary changes that are needed in order for you to move forward on your path. Say these words out loud or in your mind. I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to honor myself. I now give thanks and gratitude to the full moon, to the universe, and my Creator. I now give thanks and gratitude to my spirit team, angels, and guides for being with me on this healing and nourishing, rejuvenating journey. I am so grateful for this cleansing and release, and I now have room and welcome in beautiful new beginnings that are manifesting in my life, and it is so. Thank you. Thank you. Now find yourself leaving the beautiful meadow, walking down the beautiful path, and finding yourself back into the present moment, knowing that you have released and you have cleansed and you have let go of what is no longer needed in your future. When you are ready, you can either continue to drift off into a wonderful deep sleep, or open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.